afternoon everybody, welcome back to another little Vlogmas video. I hope you're all well. So I actually had yesterday off because I was just kind of sitting there watching Christmas films and chilling out a bit, so I didn't actually film a vlog yesterday, but I did film a little character design development video where I developed one of my little elf characters. So I decided to sit and develop Jinx into a little like elf character. Let me just quickly show you them. So yeah, this is the little Jinx character that I ended up coming up with. He originally looked like this. This is one of the little elf doodles that I'd done, like I think it was in one of my first vlogs. And yeah, he ended up turning out like this. Not gonna lie, it's not my most favourite illustration in the world, but I really enjoyed actually filming the video, and it's made me want to do a few more videos that were similar to it, where they're a bit more like a sketch with me and design with me type video, and I just kind of design things like in real time. I'm currently in my coat because I've just been out to get a few little art materials to do some little kids art and craft activities with my nephews over the next few days, because they should be coming over for Christmas and stuff like that. So I'll show you that in a minute, but I just want to quickly nip outside like my front or back garden type thing to pick a few more twiglets and leaves and stuff and berries and things for my second wreath, and also so I can finish off my first wreath. So I'm going to do that first just while I've got my coat on. It's getting a little bit dark out there, so I need to do it quite quickly. So yeah, let's go and pick these little wreath things. Okay, so out here in my little garden, I think I've got some like little, what are these? Little, can't remember the names of them, but I've got some little twiggy things with some other twiggy things on them. And I've also got some, I think these are rose hips and stuff, which I think I can put. Let's see if there's anything else. Well, I could use some of these, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to sit and collect some of them, ready for my wreath. So yeah, earlier today I went to the works to gather a few little arty crafty supplies to do some little activities with my nephews. So the first thing that I got was this big giant drawing roll of colouring paper. Obviously I'm going to let the boys like draw on it anyway, but what I think I can do actually is make some big colouring pictures for them to do. So it's a big old massive roll, and I'm just going to, for each of them, kind of draw a big colouring picture for them to colour in, and then they can paint them or colour them or stick things onto them, stuff like that. So it's probably what I'm going to be doing in a minute, is designing them and then drawing them out for them. But I think I want to do like some cartoon dinosaurs wearing Santa hats, and like a little some safari animals like some giraffes and stuff wearing Santa hats, and like a little woodland forest scene of some little cute animals around a Christmas tree and stuff like that, and kind of just have a few little colouring sheets there ready for them to colour in. I probably will have to do like an Among Us one and a Fortnite one and a Minecraft one as well for them, because they are a little bit obsessed with that type of stuff, and Roblox. But yeah, I'm gonna sit and kind of design a few little colouring sheets for them to do. What else did I get? I got some felt and some pom-poms. I'm going to carry on making some bigger pom-poms because I've got an idea of like, I want to get the boys to see if they can make some little reindeer pom-pom creatures and some Santa pom-pom creatures and maybe some hedgehog ones. But I thought like these little, if I make some brown pom-poms using the little pom-pom makers that I've got, and then they can attach the little red pom-poms to them for Rudolph's nose, and then out of the felt they could probably make like little brown antlers and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to sit and make some examples of some little pom-pom creatures for them to make. So that is another thing that I'm going to sit and do this evening. Also got some little clay cookie cutters. These were again from the works, and I thought obviously I could do some baking with the boys, but also I've still got some clay and stuff, so they might want to do some little clay models and then use them to cut out shapes to put on the Christmas tree and cover them in glitter and stuff like that. Luckily I did have quite a lot of craft supplies in already, so I didn't have to get too much other things. I think that's one good thing about being like someone who does a lot of art and crafts, that when my nephews come round they have a lot of little art and craft things that they can do if they want to. I got them some felt tips and then some big black markers because they've got a little bit of a session of drawing everything in black markers at the moment, and then also got some black fine line pens as well. So yeah, that was a little haul of little stuff that I got to do some activities with my nephews with. I actually really love doing kids art and craft activities. It's something that I really want to look into doing a bit more, like hopefully next year, as long as COVID doesn't get too much in the way. But yeah, I really want to start doing like kids art and craft workshops. It's like my ultimate dream goal one day is to like have a little kids art and craft like youth club type thing. Next year I can look into doing like some art and craft workshops in schools maybe, or I did have an idea one year of doing like kids art and craft parties, but it's all, my issue is it always costs too much money and I never have enough money to start things like that off with. But it's something I can definitely look into doing. And also I quite like the idea of doing like art therapy, so maybe that could be one of my like future goals in 2022, is to look into trying to do art therapy and running kids art and craft workshops and stuff like that. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do first then this evening is go and probably going to do it in the living room because it's really cold in here, and also I want to go talk to my family. But I want to get my little sketchbook and design these little colouring sheets. So it's now a little bit later now. Now I'm back in my room. I managed to sketch out one little Christmas illustration design for my little nephews to colour in. I decided to do like a little dinosaur Christmas party. So hold on, let me just quickly show you them. So yeah, this was the little dinosaur Christmas party illustration that I'd done for like a little colouring page for my nephews to do. So I started off by sketching out a couple of little characters in my book. This one didn't turn out particularly well, but these ones ended up on the actual illustration in the end. This was kind of me thumbnailing the idea of like the actual end doodle. So I've got like a big dinosaur nicking like a leaf off the tree. I decided they're like cheeky dinosaurs, so they're kind of doing a little bit something a little bit naughty. So each one is kind of doing something a bit different. So this one is nicking a branch off the Christmas tree to eat. This one is nicking the lights. And then this one here is stealing all the presents. He's got little presents on his little spikes. So yeah, it's just a silly little illustration that I hope that my little nephews will end up colouring in. So now what I want to sit and do is actually sit and make some little pom-pom creatures out of these little pom-poms. It's just as like little examples of little activities that my little nephews can do. So I think this one here, I'm going to sew a little red felt hat using some red felt, and then kind of attach it to the pom-pom, and then using these tiny little shop bought pom-poms, like either like the white or the pink one, I'm going to put a little nose on it, and then I might make some feet and some arms and some legs, and it can just be like a little Santa pom-pom. And then this one here, I'm going to do a similar thing, but I'm going to make it into a reindeer pom-pom. So I'm going to use a red pom-pom nose and brown felt for the antlers, and maybe like some creamy orangey yellowy felt just for like a bit of a face on him. It's a quick little update. I've just finished making these little pom-pom creatures and I can't deny I actually really love them. I think they're adorable little things. Not gonna lie, I think the reindeer one looks a little bit more like a hedgehog dressed up as a reindeer, but that's fine. I think they've done the nose a bit too big on him, but for a little activity for my little nephew to do, I think it's really cute. Not gonna lie, I've been laughing at the way that he jiggles around Mr. Santa Claus. But yeah, it's quite a good little activity for teaching them like little fine motor skills. Cause it's got a little bit of sewing, a little bit of gluing, and just kind of a little bit of construction. But yeah, I quite like them. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. So I just need to just quickly redraw the template so that I've got them there for when I do the activity with my nephews, and then I shall be getting on with my little daily doodle. And I think I'm actually going to film a little video of my daily doodle, so they'll probably put a time lapse in this little bit. Good afternoon. It's actually the next day now. I decided to merge these two little vlogs together just because I'm basically doing very similar things today. Later on this afternoon I want to finish off doing my little wreath making. I need to go set up my table in the living room because my little nephews are coming over. So hopefully I'm going to get them making them little pom-pom creatures that I made an example of yesterday, and possibly doing some colouring, and I'm sure we'll probably make some other things as well, hopefully. Later now, my nephews have been and gone. They seem to really enjoy the little activity that I done with them, making them little pom-pom Santas. The Santas were definitely more popular than the hedgehog reindeers, but yeah, no, they seem to really enjoy them. It's quite a good activity to do with them because it's quite adaptable. So for my youngest nephew, like, I was able to kind of change it so it just involved like a lot more gluing and sticking like little gems and stuff on. And then for my older nephew, he was able to do pretty much all of the sewing and everything all by himself, and actually managed to construct most of it himself without any help. And then my middle nephew kind of was part way between the both, bless him. So yeah, no, it was all a really good activity and they seem to really enjoy it. The only thing is I've taken all of them home, including my little sample ones, so I might have to sit and make another little couple of little sample ones some point before Christmas at some stage.